Hey everybody, welcome back to Supercard. So, there is like quite a few things that I want to talk about in the beginning of this one. I know I've been gone for a couple days, but you know, that's life. Stuff like that happens. I've just been like really busy with stuff. So, Team Road to Glory, yeah, we finished it. I have no use for the Stardust, the Edge, or I don't have this. I claim because I was actually the one that got all the points for. I got the points at the end of it. But Team Road to Glory is always tough for me. It's not I wouldn't say this is a new member. Tatawa used to be on Team Elite, and he had replaced an old member. This is like his event. He loves Road to Glory, so that's why he got the most points. But yeah, he does enjoy it a lot. So we got that Christian. So, game 45 of my King of the Ring just ended. I was hoping I was going to lose this match. So, let's go into the standings here. So you can see I'm tied for 5th place. I'm hoping I drop down to 6th because like I won more than I thought I was going to while I was asleep. When I woke up yesterday, I think I was like 12th in this King of the Ring. And I was thinking about giving up. And I was like, well, I'm only 4 wins behind 8th place. Maybe I can pull it off. And so, yeah, I did end up pulling it off. And I want to be in the 6th position. So, of course, it's going to be a coin flip here. Because I'm not going to be... I don't think we can beat this guy. I think that the only way this guy is lost is when he hasn't had enough energy. So, I know I can't beat him. I know with Kane for Life, I can at least coin flip him on most of the matchups. So that's what I want the most. So I'm either... So what am I... so if I'm 5th or 6th, I'm either going to be taking on Jerry, who I'm pretty sure I've beaten every time. And if I'm 6th, I'm going to be taking on Ilal Kald, who I've also beaten, I think, every time as well. So either way, I do think I am going to make it through to the semifinals. If I do make it through to the semifinals, I go up against that guy that's the Rock or whatever. I'll try playing the first game, and if I lose, I'll be like, alright, screw it. I'm not gonna waste my time. But, yeah, I just don't have the best luck in WrestleMania King of the Rings. So, we've got Road to Glory, which will be starting tonight. So, it's Finn Balor. I was hoping so much it was going to be a Neville, because I was figuring, well, Sami Zayn's a former NXT champion. Maybe they'll put NXT people. And I was thinking, well, Neville was the NXT champion. He's a pretty bad card. Why don't they put Neville? But no, they put the current NXT champion, Finn Balor, so there's that. I'm going to go into Edit Deck. I've kept that Brie Pro that I made at like a low level, so that's why it's not in there. I've put in this Undertaker and Bret Hart. If it looks like their stats are really low, that's because I haven't played all their matches or put any tokens on them yet. But these are good cards, so I'm going to save them for now. Yeah, I've got another Survivor card I need to work on to make a pro of. But before we talk about that, let's just scroll through here. So, Bayley is going to be the legendary card, and that's awesome. One, for everyone else, because that's a legendary diva. Has a potential to make a pro for a lot of people. I'm more excited about that, because if I go into card catalog, let's go legendary. So, we're going to take away the event cards and the throwback cards. As you can see, Bayley... Oh man, I don't have that second one to make a pro. We've got all of these. We've got pros of them. Remember, we're not counting the throwback ones. So we've got all that page complete except for Bayley. We've got all of this page completed. Is that a text message? Yeah. And then on the last page, so we've got that all as well. So Bayley, after getting Bayley, I will have fully completed the legendary catalog. Then I just got to work on the excuse me, the Survivor cards. So, speaking of Survivor cards, I wanted to I had like just reset a board before I started recording this. I'm like, well, I've got a feeling like it's going to be a good pull, so I decided to try and clear out some cards so that I could just get that in this video. I ended up like the very next game getting a reset, and it was a second Stone Cold Steve Austin. So he's a really good Survivor card. He's one, like top 3 or something, or the top 5, whatever they are. So I got to work on that single. Maybe it can replace the Kevin Owens in my King of the Ring. Who knows? We'll figure that out. So let's get into a couple of games here. I'm really hoping I do okay in this King of the Ring, because I just want a new WrestleMania card. So far, other than that Neville, all the other cards I've gotten have been through events, and I've pulled 2 WrestleMania cards, other than my freebie, of course. That was the best card I got as well. Like, you know, you start off getting The Rock. You know, it's just downhill from there. The only way it would have been better is if my next pull was another Rock, but, yeah, that didn't really work out for me. And, like, the WrestleMania cards I pulled, the ladder, which to me right now is useless. I'm not going to use it because I've got this plus 170 for Pump It Up. You know, that 45 difference, not really that big of a deal. Well, it's just the reminder. It's not really that big of a deal, especially if you're going to be at WrestleMania, you know, using all WrestleMania cards. When the ability boost is plus 398, the difference between 170 and 215 really isn't that much. So that ladder is pretty useless to me. I think the WrestleMania ladder was like the first the first WrestleMania card, one of the first ones that I got in Season 1 for WrestleMania tier. And that's, you know, plus 175. No, it wasn't even that much, sorry. It was plus 125. But then again, you know, Proc was only 68. Now, even the Survivor is 258. That's insane. But I remember I got a lot of WrestleMania cards pretty early on, like pros as well. Like, I think my freebie was Wade Barrett, whatever. But then later on in the day, something like 15 resets later, I got WrestleMania Lana. Then I got WrestleMania Edge the same day. The next day I got WrestleMania Seth Rollins. And then, like, right after that, and then a couple of resets after that, I got a WrestleMania Edge. So, and I got one the day before, so I was able to make a pro. It was a left arrow pro, so it could beat the Survivor Fusions, and that was pretty much, and that got me through the beginning of the game of WrestleMania tier. I was able to get, you know, top 200 for Brock Lesnar PCC, so then I got a Brock Lesnar pro, I had Bret Hart pro, Edge pro, Brock Lesnar pro, whatever the next Road to Glory was after that. Seth Rollins was the WrestleMania reward, so then I had a Seth Rollins pro. My pros stacked up really quickly. I was able to get a lot of WrestleMania pros really quickly in Season 1. And now I can't get any. and you know, but I was still doing decent in King of the Rings. I didn't have Road to Glory Nikki or Fusion Nikki. So, you know, Divas matches were just a throwaway. I never ever had good Divas in Season 1 until WrestleMania tier near the end. I only ever had 3 WrestleMania Diva pros. What did I have? I had Nikki, Natalya, and Paige. And that was it. And I didn't get those, like, I got Paige. I think Paige was my first one. I remember pulling her. I got her from King of the Ring, and I made her my champ, thinking, like, oh, this is gonna be good luck. Like, my next WrestleMania card will be a Paige. And, like, the next reset, I got Paige. And, like, I just remember freaking out. And then I tried it again with Nikki Bella after I got one from King of the Ring, and then I got Nikki Bella, and I was just freaking out. Because, you know, things tend not to go my way, ever. But anyways, yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll play one more game. I don't want to go against that Roman Pro, because I know that's what's going to end up beating me. It'd be really cold in the basement today. I have to wear my hoodie. But that's you know, that's the price you pay when your room's in a basement. But I got all my stuff here. I got my work stuff on the couch over there. There's a TV behind me that I was on all night till like 6 o'clock in the morning playing Rocket League, which isn't good. You shouldn't be doing that. But you know, coming off the night shift at work or whatever, like off my overnight weekend, it's not easy to flip my sleeping pattern back that quickly. I used to be able to do it because I'd usually have work Monday mornings, but I stopped going to work on the Monday mornings like that. Because I think they could tell like I was like gonna die if I kept doing it, so they stopped me doing the Monday mornings after doing a bunch of overnights, because I just wasn't able to turn it around that quick. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Please take care.